I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there who have chosen not to have a kid, not because they do not want a kid, but simply because they can't take care of a kid in the way they want to, because they have their things to fight with. And that is kind of a loss, and that is kind of really hard. So if you are a person that is coming from that place, I really feel where you're coming from. And it is hard, but you're doing the right thing, and you should be proud of yourself for that. Hello everyone, and welcome back on my channel. If you're new here, my name is Catherine, and on this channel I talk all about being child-free by choice, because I'm child-free by choice. I talk about things that I find interesting, so that could be any topic I find interesting. And I talk about living a life with intention, which is about living a life with balance and authenticity. And today I want to talk about something that you're probably not used to hearing from somebody that is child-free. So the biggest reason why I do not want kids is that right now, both me and my boyfriend, we have a lot of things to struggle with. I have a mental illness, he has physical illnesses and a mental one. So we just have a lot to fight with, and that makes it so that we are not in a place where we would be able to take care of our kid, because we have a lot of things that we struggle with daily. And one of the biggest reasons why my boyfriend also do not want kids, besides having all the things he has to struggle with, is how the world is today. And personally, I'm the person who, I'm like, I will never say never, because I don't know where I am in 5 or 10 years. Maybe in 5 or 10 years, me and my boyfriend, we can handle what we have to struggle with a lot better. And maybe in that time we both really want kids and we will be able to take care of them. So you never know how the future might change. It could change in a way that we want a kid and that we are able to take care of a kid. But as it is right now, we will not be responsible to have a kid, because we will not be able to take care of it. Right now, I'm actually just having fun with playing with my boyfriend's family's kids when we see them for birthdays and holidays and such. I actually really had just a really fun time playing with the kids at Christmas time. I was playing Jenga with them, and they were just so cute and excited. And I was really surprised. I could actually handle 3 kids at once. No one got hurt, and we just had a fun time. So I can actually babysit 3 kids at once. And I was actually pretty surprised at this. And I actually was surprised at how much of a fun time I had with them. And these kids are a boy who's 3 years old and 2 girls who are 4 years old. And I just had a really fun time playing with them. And I was actually surprised by how much I enjoyed it. So if everything changes in the future and both of our healths are better and we can take care of a kid and we want a kid, then we might have a kid. So I'm just here saying, like, I never know what the future will bring. And I think it's important that we change with life, because one day you might have a certain opinion, but life changes and you change, and maybe someday in the future your opinion will change. So right now I am definitely child-free by choice, but I don't know if I'll be there forever. I can't say how the future will change and if it will change me. So I'm open for change, and I'm open for a future where me and my boyfriend might be at a place where we can take care of it because our health has gotten better, or we have become better at tackling our health problems. So everything might change in the future, but if I have to be honest, I cannot see it actually changing, because I cannot see me and my boyfriend like getting better, because we might become better at tackling it, but I can never see a future where we will become like a lot better, because for example, one of the things that my boyfriend is struggling with is diabetes type 1, and that will only become worse and worse because it is a slow killer. So he will get more health problems the older he gets because of diabetes. And my mental health is a schizotypical disorder, and that is something I have to live with for the rest of my life. And I can, of course, become better at tackling it. I would hope that I become better at tackling it, and that throughout my life I get a lot of different tools so that I can tackle my mental health better. But I just could not imagine reaching that point where we feel so much better in our health situations that we would be able to take care of a kid in the way we want to. So I could never imagine me actually having a child, but I don't know what the future will bring. I just could not imagine it, because then there's also the risk of that kid getting the struggles that I have gotten, because both my parents, they had a lot to struggle with. Even though they weren't diagnosed, I'm pretty sure they both had multiple mental health diagnoses. But then again, I also think yeah, I really do struggle, but just because you struggle do not mean that you can't have a good life. So it's so hard. And again, I'm just at the point where I'm I'll see what the future brings. You never know what the future will bring, and that's just how I look at life. I am at the standpoint I am right now, where I do not want kids, because actually I like kids, but I do not want them, and I'm not in a place where I feel like I can take care of them in the right way that I want to. I feel like I am not in a place where I would be able to take care of them in the way that I want to. But I know I'm a good person, and I know I'm good around kids, and if I wanted to have kids and my health struggles got better, then maybe I will have a kid, because I think I have a lot of good things that I could give to a kid. So just seeing where the future takes me. And I'm actually a bit sad about my situation, because I think if me and my boyfriend didn't have a lot of things to fight with, I would love to have kids with him, because I think we would be amazing parents, both of us. But because we have so much fight with, that's not fair bringing a kid up into that. So let's just see what the future holds for me and my boyfriend. And no matter if we have kids or not, I know that we have a good life together. And if we do not have kids, and that never becomes an option for us simply because we have so many things to struggle with, I'm just happy that we are able to have pets and give the pets good lives. I'm sad at being in a place where it wouldn't be responsible to have a kid. And of course, if it's not responsible, I would not have a kid. But still kind of sad, because if I had a totally different parents and a totally different upbringing, maybe I would not have all the struggles I have to deal with. And then I would be able to have a kid. It is sad because, of course, I have not chosen to have the things I have to fight with. No one chooses that. But if I was in a normal health situation, or my mental health just was a lot better than it was, then I would be able to have a kid. And yeah, I do feel a little bit like I'm missing out, because I really do like kids, and I really enjoy them. I think they are amazing in their own way. So of course it is kind of a little bit of a loss. And I know a lot of people be like, it's not because you can't have kids. No, but it's because I'm doing the responsible thing, which is that I have a lot of things to fight with, and my boyfriend has a lot of things to fight with, and it's not fair bringing a kid up into that. We'll see what the future holds, and maybe both of us will just come to a really great place where we are able to take care of a kid. Even if we reach that point, I don't know if you'll be able to have kids, because my boyfriend has diabetes and can affect his fertility. So again, I don't know what the future will hold, but just thought I would share my thoughts with you about all this, because I'm sure there's a lot of other people out there who have chosen not to have a kid, not because they do not want a kid, but simply because they can't take care of the kid in the way they want to, because they have their things to fight with. And that is kind of a loss, and that is kind of really hard. So if you are a person that is coming from that place, I feel, I really feel where you're coming from. And it is hard, but you're doing the right thing, and you should be proud of yourself for that. So yeah, guys, this was kind of another video where I just ranted on top of my head, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless. And I hope if you like me and my channel that you'll subscribe and like and comment down below and all that good stuff. And I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye, guys.